Sounds like I'm alright. Just doing a quick check. Welcome to Spook'n with Tristenkw5 here on this fine October Saturday. We're gonna jump right into it. Mostly because I don't want to be. I don't know how long I want to stream today. I don't have any particular reason not to stream. I'll see just how I feel. How much the game really keeps me going. Really keeps me jazzed. Is this paused? Or is it playing? Okay, it's playing. Let me see. I'm surprised that came up for you guys on the stream. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, yeah, you guys are already in. I figured you would be. I just wanted to make sure. Make sure. And you guys hear the music in the background a bit. Perfect. Okay, why do I have two of these? Oh, I guess I did do that. Alright, so where we left off last time, 2 days ago, yes, Thursday. I got a gun. I have a run. I aim at enemies. I can open my third eye. And when I open my third eye, it stuns enemies for a split second. And I can shoot their hearts, which does way more damage than if I shoot without, if I shoot them without opening my third eye. I feel like there's other places for me to go. Yes, because this door is locked. So we gotta figure out what's going on around here. There's enemies in this hallway, but I think they don't die for good. I just gotta avoid getting seen. I can use my third eye to get through these branches. We got some enemies here. I'm gonna take care of this. How do I... Okay, if I want to save pistol ammo, I can do that. I gotta be careful because these enemies do damage from further away than it looks like they should. Let's take this artifact. An ancient halo. This looks valuable. I should hold on to it. Maybe I can sell it later or something. Alright, there may be an enemy to my left, which you just can't tell in this top-down view, but it's not the end of the world. How do I reload? Okay, this is the usual go-to reload button. Make sure. We got enemies in here. Whoa! Yeah, let's be careful. We got some... What's on the ground over here? Something on the ground? Okay, no, it was the... Hold on. I like this system. A jar of pickled cucumber, not my favorite thing to eat, but I'll take it. Maybe this might come in handy. Maybe the guy in the bathroom wants it. I remember there's a guy in the bathroom who wants a set of 3 items. I don't know if he's required or if he's extra. I'm pretty sure he's extra. He just gives me extras if I find the stuff he wants. There's a note here. Important. Notice to all staff. Please be advised. Someone has been attacking staff and passengers. Please remain alert at all times and check the company message board for further details with regard to the ongoing situation. That reminds me, we're trying to power the train in this station and take it. He's holding a bloody screwdriver. Alright, we're just going to pick up everything. A screwdriver has a fine tip. Could be useful. And we got some water, which is good for healing. I just killed a critter. There's nothing edible in here. Good to know. I feel like there's something on this table. There's some old magazines here. They don't seem particularly interesting. Okay, you just wanted to make sure. But there was something else that might be pickupable. I don't think I need to open this. Alright, I guess we'll just... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, yeah. We'll just leave that be then. I gotta remember that my third eye can change. Alright, well now we gotta deal with this. Third eye can't open at first. No problem. Oh, but I have the... At the end of the last episode, I got the ID card. So I can get to the computer, probably. There's a user ID on the back of the ID card, but no way to enter it on the computer. Isn't there a... Wasn't there a... I guess I need to find a keyboard. I thought maybe it would be in the regular view. That was close. Oh, that sucks. Still took that damage. Wrong button. I want to eat. I gotta hope that thing can't follow me through the thorns. Is this... Do I have a map? Oh. Doesn't seem like it. See if we can get back to the... I just came out of there. I think the bathroom man is actually back through that last door. Have I been down here? I have not. Maybe we can get a door and find a keyboard. Yep, there it is. It looks like a computer supply cabinet. There's a sturdy lock on the door. I might be able to pick it open if I find something suitable. A staff workstation. I don't see anything of importance. This display has a strong smell. Okay, so that confirms I can see stuff differently. It's worth checking stuff with my third eye open versus not, because there might be a difference. We doing this? I'm just gonna run around him. He's not that bad. I need to find the bathroom man. I think that's out the way. God damn, I'm gonna keep running into these thorns every goddamn time. Let's go try to give stuff to the bathroom man. Maybe he'll give me some stuff back that I can use to open the lock. Bathroom man. I crave an icy snack, hard as rocks, something dehydrated, dry to the bone. Well, I guess pickles aren't really gonna... They're not dehydrated. Oh, wait, I can just use a screwdriver. Damn it, I forgot I picked up a screwdriver. Excuse me. I could try to pick the lock. There we go. It's open. There's a computer keyboard inside. Give me that. The keyboard has a full number pad. This could be useful. Okay. So where is the room with this computer? I think it's the building. Okay. That's good to know. That's the room where we save at. Get out of my way. I'm good at this. That's better. Now I can type. The computer's requesting a user ID. There's a user ID on the back of the ID card. Enter it. Use staff ID card. The power has been restored. The train should be running again now. Easy peasy. Now we just gotta get back. Oh. Almost scared me, Robin. Nice job restoring the power. The train should help us cover some distance. Us? You're coming too? Yep. I didn't find what I was looking for, but I found something worthwhile just as well. You'll need it. I'll go ahead and open up the train. See you on board, yeah? What about the... What about the man? I gotta feed the man. Let's see if he wants these pickles. They're dehydrated, technically, aren't they? I guess not. They're the opposite of dehydrated, but I'm gonna try to give them to him anyway. Is this for me? It doesn't look very old. Give the jar a pickled cucumber. Oh, okay. This is very sour. Ugh, blah. Gross! Gross! Curse this crunchy pickled cucumber. Who would eat such nonsense? How dare you feed me something so putrid? Punishment is in order. Alright, well. Hey, let go! I'm sorry, so sorry. I'm just so hungry. I haven't eaten for days. I've had these cravings for so long. I need sustenance before I wither into a husk. So, do you have anything I can eat to satisfy my ungodly cravings? I guess I took damage. Good. I wonder if I could have eaten the pickles. Well, no, I'll use this water to fill up. I don't want to leave yet, but I don't think there's anywhere else that I saw to get the food he's looking for. I wonder if I'll be able to come back here later. I feel like after I get on the train, I'm not going to be able to come back. Oh, they have an autosave. That explains things. Give me 1 second. Okay. Neighbors outside just getting into it, but their neighbors I kind of know now, so I'm not too worried about it. They're not getting too loud or anything, but they just having it out outside in their apartment, so I'm hearing everything. That's why I've been like kind of not talking as much, because I've been trying to listen in to make sure it's what I thought it was. They're fine though. They're alright. I wasted all that ammo. I should have. I thought a couple of hit shots would take care of them, but it would have been one shot if I used my third eye, so that was a big waste. That's alright. We're not too worried about ammo just yet. Just yet. Alright, that's the end of the train. We need to go to the front of the train, I guess. What's this? There's a shiny artifact here. Take it. This looks valuable. I should hold on to it. Hey, look, there's something over there in that chair. Why would the train start when I pick up the artifact? Was that chair even there? Oh, it's ammo, that's why. That makes sense. Fuck! I took a little bit of damage though, as I always do. They're pretty generous with getting some food, some health back though. Alright, we're doing alright, just gotta keep our aim true. Axe time. Am I full up on health yet? Might as well. Might as well keep an empty. Wait, didn't I hear? Thought I heard an enemy, but I guess not. I should use this to like know what's coming up in the hallways. I forgot I could just do that. I'm gonna keep an empty space in my health thing just cause, so I can stay full up. Jenny says, "Look what I've got. All of this is for you." Isn't it great? There's more where this came from. All you have to do is spare me. Please, please. Jenny. My lovely Jenny. We both know this is not what either of us truly desire. I can feel it in your heart. You are desperately lonely, just as I am. Please look at me. Piss off! The only love I have is my love of money. I'll never look at you, no matter how many eyes you give me. Your time is up. Jenny, if you do not look at me of your own volition, I shall take your eyes and have the pleasure of helping you to do so. No. No! They will be returned to you when you are ready to appreciate me. Seems like bad juju. Oh yeah, Robin's hoofs. You're handling this way better than I imagined. Benedict's predictions were right. Benedict? Are you seeing someone new? If half a millennia counts as new, sure. 500 years and not a peep about him? I thought I was your closest friend. It's a situationship. He lives in the abandoned church. You'll get your chance to meet him. He'll fill in the blanks on how to fix your issue, as it were. I've got a general idea, but he's really good at calculating these kinds of things. It's best if you hear it from him. Whatever. We'll get to that later. First, we need to find our way out of here, and I found just the thing to help us along the way. What is that? It's a heartbreaker. It's got an angelic power used to shatter the hearts of the unworthy, destroying them immediately. I could have made use of something like that years ago. Ha! Well, you have it now. The Heartbreaker allows you to build up charge when you attack a demon. Let me show you how it works. Shoot these targets. Each time you damage them, the Heartbreaker will gain a little charge. Nice. The Heartbreaker won't charge very quickly on weak demons. With stronger demons, you can combo their weak points for a bonus Heartbreaker charge. Oh, so that's what the perfects are for. I want you to attack these targets' weak points without missing any shots. If you manage it, you'll receive a perfect combo and double the Heartbreaker charge gained on the final weak point. that just because it feels good. Amazing, you have a keen eye. The Heartbreaker is well on its way to a full charge now. This time we'll try an even stronger demon, one that even my trusty Hellhound pistol can't defeat under normal circumstances. Attack the target until the Heartbreaker is fully charged. Another perfect combo should do it. Okay, so we can kill these guys who normally can keep coming back. Outstanding! With the Heartbreaker fully charged, you can unleash a Heartbreak Shot, the ultimate coup de grace. Take aim and defeat the target with a Heartbreak Shot. Be careful though, if you miss, you'll have to charge the Heartbreaker up again. Do I have to be... Well, let me just use it. Oh, okay, pretty easy. I didn't know it was going to go into like a different mode. So I don't have to have my third eye open. It goes into like a different mode and then I have to make that shot. I knew you had it in you. The Heartbreaker is a powerful angelic weapon that can defeat most demons in one shot. Remember, any damage you inflict on a demon will charge the Heartbreaker. You'll charge it faster by getting perfect combos on weak points. Even with the angelic Heartbreaker, you're not invincible, Michelle. You might find that one shot doesn't always get the job done. Some demons need more of a beating. Luckily, there's nothing like that around here. Come on, there's something I want you to see in the next carriage. You should take a look for yourself. Oh, she's turning into a demon. Eyes. They can have them. A real entrepreneur like me can sniff out money a million miles away. That's right. Like a hungry rat seeking cheese, I'll hoard everything I find. My offers have never been turned down. Everyone has their price. Every penny counts. Every penny. I wonder what happened to Jenny in the end. Maybe she was one of those gross rats we got rid of earlier. Having that curse looks brutal. I mean, it would be brutal if you didn't have me by your side. You'll be fine, Michelle. I won't let anything bad happen to you. Benedict would never let me hear the end of it. You can confirm that yourself once we find a way out of here. Something feels off, though. We're seeing these memories from Jenny's point of view. This must mean these echoes belong to her. If the echoes are still here... I don't like the sound of that. I nearly forgot we were on the train from hell. What do you think it was? Don't know. We got a boss fight? I think the demo ended when I got on the train last time, so this should all be new to me from here on out. Michelle, go to the back of the train. No! Michelle! Whatever happens, find your way to Benedict at the church. And if there was ever a time to use the Heartbreaker, it's now! Robin! It'll be fine. Just like that. I didn't know any of this soundtrack was going to begin. I got this. Easy shit. It seems like you can't miss in Heartbreaker mode, so I think we don't have too much to worry about. Or at least you can miss, but the time stops, so it'll be pretty hard to miss. I wonder if this boss is a one-bite kill. Like if I fucked up and he bit me, that would just be it. Easy shit. forward to it when this game gets a little bit tougher. Like, I don't want to up the difficulty, but I like these systems. They feel good, and I'm looking forward to, like, managing it in, like, in a Resident Evil 4 kind of way. Robin didn't deserve to go like this. What will I do without them? Ah, man, they're not dead. I know better than that. This looks like the door in my apartment last night. It's the only way to go now. Hold on. Hold on, let me check some other stuff. This actually might just be a 2-hour stream just so I can get some food afterwards. And there's some stuff I should probably watch. Keep caught up on. Okay, let's go. I hope I can find Benedict. I owe Robin that. Robin will be fine. True Natural. Get a 6-star rank on 1 level. I got the achievement. 6 stars. I crushed all the critters, collected all the artifacts, and had a 91 accuracy. I wonder if the bottles consumed work against me. Probably. But yeah, I'm happy I got that achievement out of the way, because I definitely don't want to have to worry about 6 stars in the future. The first one's always the easiest to get, like, the perfect ranking on in these kinds of games. Where the hell am I this time? Michelle. I haven't formally invited you yet, but I can forgive your intrusion. Have you come to declare your love to me? I am ready to accept it. There's no way in hell. My friend is dead because of you. I don't know where I am or how I got here, but I'm leaving. I never want to see you again. No one denies the Duchess. You can't come here without being asked and then simply leave, Michelle. It's rude. It shows no decorum, no sense of consideration. We can work on that. I have a lot of time, which gives me a lot of patience. I know multifarious methods to guide our relationships towards the right path. Multifarious. Is multifarious a word? Wait! Hold on! We can't let your tantrums get out of hand. Pretty sure it is. I've never heard of it, Hound of Heaven. However, I don't want to cause you any permanent damage before the curse has fully set. If you wish to leave, you can enter the door I used to access your room. Yeah, I figured what it means from context, but that doesn't mean it's a... Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if a game like this made up words. In a fun way. But, yeah. Or if somebody just has, like... A character has, like, a fixation on creating new words that you can tell what they mean. But yeah, no, I can figure out it's a word. If you wish to leave, you can enter the door I used to access your room. No way am I going through your creepy door. Suit yourself. I don't control you. Not yet. This place will be your home soon. You may as well familiarize yourself with it. Well, I guess they're not chasing me anymore. Got a big hallway. I guess what I'm seeing through my third eye here is probably what things really look like. And this is the facade. This would be my way out, but let's go see who that is at the end of the hallway. They look new. What's with this door? I want to know about this door. I guess there's nothing going on in here. What's up, I? I guess this might be my alternate way out. We meet again, wretched woman. I didn't expect to see you again. You will see me many, many more times. Forever, in fact, once your curse settles in. We will be neighbors soon. Why are you here? There are so many room doors. What are they for? Each room is where a victim lies in wait for their next visit. You're a victim too? I thought you were another demon. Quite the opposite. I was once part of a cohort of angels, an endless mission as suppressors of demonic activity. It was an awfully dull life, devoid of any senses. At least you have some sort of existence. My friend. I saw my friend. They're gone. Get used to it. You thought the human world was cruel? Well, you'll see how much worse things can be. I'm kind of interested in this guy. I wonder if he's the eye in my head and I'm just talking to him. My third eye. How did you end up like this? I'm not capable of love. It's not part of my design. Rejection leads to torture from the Duchess as a means to try and coax love out of us. It's the same for every victim. My flesh exposed, stretched, and grafted to this room was one way of trying to get me to break. No matter how hard the Duchess tries, it's not going to happen. Getting rid of the curse? Don't be so silly. The curse will do you wonders. If there's a way to break it, I definitely don't know it, and I hope to never learn it either. How ungrateful you are. Why are you trying to stop me? In all my existence, I never felt more alive. You're like the rest of us. You might be intriguing for a few days, but eventually the Duchess's interest in you will wane. Before you know it, you'll become part of the routine torture regime, and you'll be thankful for it. As it stands, you are getting in the way with your rebellion. I need to feel, Michelle. Don't ruin this for me. I will see you again, wretched woman. Can I open any of the rest of these? Doesn't seem so. Who's this lady? She's a ghost. Hotel staff. A new arrival? Welcome to the Duchess's Hotel. You must be one of the victims. That nasty cut on your forehead gives it away immediately. It's the Duchess's signature. Man, I was looking at the chat right when this fucking spam popped up. The timing was impeccable. Bada bing, bada boom. Who's this? Do I know this person? Doesn't seem so. It's the Duchess's signature move. Oh, okay, that's it. Well, let's save. Hello! Oh, I think I might have skipped a little bit more. This place looks fancy, doesn't it? It's just a farce, though. Don't be fooled by the illusion. You'll be met with something that better suits you soon. What can I do for you? Yeah, I already saw the illusion. Some smirk. Is this the door? Let me check on the door that I didn't want to go through first to see if I even have the option to go through it. 927. Man, this hallway is longer than I remembered immediately. The Duchess's creepy door to my bedroom is locked. Oh, okay, well, there you go. Just another reminder to thank everybody who's watching in the chat. I can't see how many people are actively watching, but, you know, if you chat, always appreciated. All right, let's see where this goes. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Still very evil around here. Oh! Is she a demon? Michelle, I heard about your curse, but I didn't think I'd see you here already. Do I know you? It's me, Clarissa. Girl, don't you recognize a friend when you see one? Clarissa? I had no idea. Robin and I can see as a demon, but you? I didn't think that would be your style. And you're right. I'm not a demon. I'm an angel. Don't ever associate me with Robin ever again. Yuck. Hey, don't talk about Robin like that. Robin is gone. I'm sorry, girl. I get it. This world is mean, and sadly, you'll have to get used to it too, now that you're part of it. I don't know if I ever will. Look at this place. It's infested with demons. Isn't it dangerous for an angel to be here? What are you doing here? I'm glad you asked. I thought I'd finally get rid of Daryl. You've seen Daryl's awful treatment of me. His business practices are sloppy too. It's costing me my reputation. His bar should bring in all kinds of hopeless demons for me to exterminate, but I'm starting to miss my quotas. He caught me extinguishing a demon and is threatening to kick me out of the bar. Everything that's happened to you is Daryl's fault too. He's bad for business. We need to make him pay. If we can find some way to get rid of him, I think we'd both be better off. I need a little more time to think of a plan. We'll hit him where it hurts. I'll be at the bar tomorrow. Catch up with me there if you're interested. I don't know. I want to get both sides of this story. I'm not going to trust an angel just because they're not a demon. So far, most of my help has come from a demon, so... This door can't be opened. There is a gentle sound of music coming from here. I wonder if they're all going to be the same. It isn't possible to open this door. I can hear tapping as if someone is dancing. Okay, they're all a little different. There's no way in here. I can hear what I presume is a cat. I can hear a distant voice singing, and there's a sweet smell of perfume coming through the door. I imagine I'm going to open all these doors at some point. Distracted? I never take my eye off the ball. I've been hard at work finding you some of the best candidates you ever had. The new girl is a surefire winner. It's not the candidates, Daryl. The portions for the main meals are smaller than usual. We've not had any new menu items for some time either. The menu has become dull, Daryl. There's a certain experience my fellow kinship expects when residing at the empire of the most powerful demon this side of the world. Yeah, that's right, Daryl. What does the menu have to do with me? I didn't sign up for that kind of petty work. You're my right hand, Daryl. All of my problems are yours to fix. You've been spending a lot of time in the kitchen as of late. Why not use your familiarity with it to enhance what's available? You must also fix our meat storage. Demand for both our hotel guests and wholesale buyers are not being met. Yeah, Daryl, why don't you do your job right for once? But I have plans tonight. Not anymore. I expect to see something new to sample on the menu, and our kitchen to be running according to the schedule by tomorrow. I wonder if Oakley is a demon. Or if Oakley might be an angel trying to get Daryl to be a demon. Or maybe Daryl is just a human in between all this, just like me. Marty's admirer. Where is the buffet? I hope I'm not late. Oh, it's that one guy. Who's this thing? T-A-D, Tad. Yang, miss. I've seen you walk into Marty's shop. You must have been one of those strange ghosts I saw in town earlier. I am no ghost. Ghosts are simple beings with simple purposes and desires. No, no, no. Before you is the great traveling artifact dealer, or TAD for short. I specialize in rare and valuable items. I often trade with Marty online via electrified mail and various electrified online forums. I'm going to keep doing it. Now that I get it, I'm going to keep doing it. Weren't you meant to meet up with him? I was, but alas, I forgot that Marty is not part of my realm, thus unable to recognize me face to face. I've already booked my stay at the hotel though, so I'll be around town for the next few days regardless. How intriguing. If you ever pass a peculiar item of note on your travels, do bring them to me, for I, T-A-D, can exchange them for the appropriate values in Yowzas. Yowzas? Where have I heard that word before? I picked one up. Or I got paid with a Yowza. From the incredible Marty, of course, his influences reach far and wide in the celestial realm. All of our currency is now based on the delightful concept of Yowzas. You can now Yowzas, or you can use them to upgrade your capabilities. Artifacts for Yowzas and Yowzas for upgrades. It's simple, really. Do you have anything of note, my new friend? First you sell the artifacts. A delectable choice. I assume I should just sell all of these. A rare ancient halo? I'll give you 13 Yowzas for it. Hold on. A delectable choice. Maybe I should see how trading works first. These seem... I wonder if there's any reason to not sell them, though. Your mic sound is a bit wobbly, which makes the TAD voice hit better. Good! My mic voice is probably wobbly because the wire is wobbly. Oh, yep, nope. I immediately felt... probably fix that. Sadly. I mean, honestly, a wobbly mic for talking over this game probably just works in general, considering the vibe, but too bad. Either that or else what I just did didn't fix anything, and it'll just stay that way because my mic is bad, and I also accept that. How does trading work? If you ever pass a peculiar item of note on your travels, do bring them to me, for I, TAD, can exchange them for the appropriate values in Yowzaz. You just made yourself quieter. I don't understand how that works. How did me plugging in my mic... Well, fine. Let me... I can go into the settings and also make myself louder. A bit. I'll up the sensitivity a little bit, but I don't want to get into the yellow. Also, the game's gonna look like that until I switch back, but it should get smooth again. There it goes. I'm watching the stream to make sure, or is it still kind of? Hold on. It looks kind of framey for you guys. Has it been doing that the whole time, or is that just my? I wonder if it's been like that the whole time. Because it's definitely like... Okay, the game looks... Because on the stream I'm watching back, it looks framey. Like, it should be 60 frames a second, and it looks hitchy when I watch it on stream. Let me... But I wonder if... hold on. Let me wave my hand. If that's smooth, then I know it's the game. Yeah. Or it's there's settings I need to change. Give me a second. I can mess around with a couple of settings to get the frame rate right. Which means this has looked this way this whole time, and it's not supposed to. What if I turn this off? That immediately... Yes. So this is what it was supposed to look like. I don't know why that setting was on. Yeah, see... Now, the minute I turned off that switch, you can see the... It's supposed to be... that means I've been playing games this whole... Well, I don't know if it's been a problem in my last couple of games. Not that I noticed. Okay, that also fixed your voice. Okay, good. Perfect. You helped me a lot, Hound of Heaven, if I don't know you in person, which I probably don't, judging from... I looked at your profile icon just to see if I had a idea. Yeah, the same thing probably fixed... Oh, okay. Hey, Ginger. I looked at your icon on Twitch to see if I had any idea who you were. And I didn't. It didn't look like anybody I recognized, but I also didn't assume that. I was just like, whatever. Good to see you, Ginger. Yowzers. Okay, he's explaining the same thing, or they're explaining the same thing that they already explained. So, I'm going to sell all of this. Okay, he's got more to say for each thing. Dogs are loyal beyond belief. Even in the afterlife, they'll seek out their companions. Your patronage is always appreciated. Okay, I'm not going to do that every time. I'll just read the new stuff. Outdated profile pic. Gotcha. Okay, hold on. Let me finish selling stuff. Oh, good. They keep track of stuff I sold, so it doesn't just go away. A classic angelic warrior. These figures were popular toys when I was young. I'm just gonna have to assume that this is okay to sell. Wowza. Oh, wrong place. Wowza. This is wild. When an angel's halo is stolen, it petrifies into a weak stone. It's useless, but humans believe they still bring good luck. Good to know. Okay, now we can look at the upgrades. We got axe damage, we got pistol clips, we got pistol damage, we got water capacity, and how much the water heals, and... Oh, the stun time. That is probably the most valuable thing in here. Oh yeah, that third eye stun plus is very popular. It's yours for 18 Yowzas. Yeah, go for that. What else? Maybe pistol damage? Or should I go all in on stun time? I think stun time is probably the number one thing. Because you can do so much with, like... I think this game is going to be about multiple enemy management coming from, like, different directions. And if the longer stuff is still, the better shot I can take. Plus, I always tend to buy the, like... Or I don't tend to, but I feel like it's a good idea to buy the stuff that feels boring first. Because that's the stuff that you're going to be most reluctant to buy down the line. And this is kind of like the boring thing. Like, it's the thing that will probably pay off a lot, but it's not as exciting as doing more damage or, you know, getting healed for more. So it's the thing that I'm probably going to get out of the way now, and then later on, I don't have to worry about it. And I don't have enough to get anything else, but I think that was a good idea. Oh, it's these guys, Cerberus. What are you doing here, dead girl? Dead girl? The one who's ended up dead is Robin. I was warned about you. I should have listened. Yeah? What are you gonna do about it? Screw you, Daryl. I'll hope karma finds your ugly ass. Who cares? At least you have friends that can't die. Oakley is all I've got. If I lose him, I lose everything. Or friends that can die. I've got bigger problems than you. The Duchess has me under a microscope, and I still need to sort out something for me and Oakley's anniversary tomorrow. Piss off, would you? You got a demon form? Oh, okay, yeah. I think he's just a demon. We'll be taking some time off soon. It's a great spectacle when the Duchess's newest victim is fully taken by the curse. We wouldn't want to miss it when it happens to you, babe. You must be the Duchess's latest object of desire. What a pleasure to meet you. I'm sure we'll become quite acquainted during your eternal stay here. How can I assist you? Okay. I guess we should go down the line. What is this place? This is the Hotel of the Duchess, one of the strongest demon empires to exist. Many of our kind come here to engage in a civilized manner, much like how things were for us disgraced ones before the Great Divide. How can I assist you? I want to go home. Have you tried our doorway to your personal living space? You ought to get used to your personal doorway, as it will be the only door you'll ever use once the curse is settled. I'd rather not use that door while I can still avoid it. Then I'm afraid you'll have to use our main entrance to find your own way home. How can I assist you? The Duchess is exemplary and an inspiration to all of us disgraced from heaven. Their mission to find love and return to good graces will pave the way for all of us desperate to reconnect with our old forms. Straightforward. Okay. Nice receptionist, though. What's going on over here on the floor? Oh, they're not on the floor. They're just standing at weird angles. Demon in dress. Finding suitable clothes to blend in with civilized demon society was tricky. I thought they were laying down because of where they are. Demon in a hat. We've only just arrived here. We've heard great things about the buffet. Okay, they don't look any different. There's a newspaper here I've never seen before. It's called the Hellfire Times. An end to suffering. As we are all so familiar with, endless suffering is one of the key experiences of a demon. One of us believes they have a plan to cure it all. I've had the chance to interview the Duchess about how we might unlock our existence as demons and find the path to healing. So, Duchess, thank you for your time, and let me start with our first question. What do you think is the answer to ending our suffering? Duchess, love. Wow, powerful stuff. And if we're able to obtain this so-called love, do you think we can all be freed from our eternal pain and regain our status in heaven? Yes. Incredible. So what is love exactly? Duchess says, I am not sure. I only know that I no longer have the omnipresent love of heaven and I need a replacement. I see. Well, thank you for your time, and I hope the next time we meet, you will have been successful. For the sake of us all. Pretty straightforward. Alright, we've got an entrance here. I should head home. Not yet. Maybe I'll look around a bit first. I want to see what's going on with this other door that's obviously got problems. There's a contraption blocking this doorway. And I can't use my weapon here, so I can't just axe it. Alright, now it's time to go. I guess I'll be returning here pretty often. The walk home is far from here. I don't think it would be safe, especially after what happened to Robin. If Robin could be taken so easily, what chances do I have? Maybe I can call a taxi to come pick me up.
Need to make a call? I can do that for you. I recognize that voice. You're the... Alright. He's the guy on the cover. Operator? The one I heard on the red phone? You're as clever as they come, Michelle. It's dangerous out there at this time of night. You can ride with me. I'm headed where you're going. How do you know where I'm going? Because I know you, Michelle. We have a lot to catch up on. You want your ex back, right? I think you'll want to hear what I have to say. Let's take my car, shall we? I also still need a ride to the church. The abandoned church? To go meet Benedict? What do you want from me? I bet you have everyone whispering in your ear, telling you how to handle your current predicament. You're a very special person in a very special position. That gives you options, Michelle. I just saw Robin mauled before my eyes. I don't really care how special I am right now. I'm sorry for your loss, truly. But what if all this pain could bring back the person you love the most? Your ex, Leslie, has left you behind, hasn't she? She's an okay actress. She's done alright, snagging that role in, what's it called? Dying Petals? I can get her back for you. Her career doesn't have to go that far. I may be able to make some changes. All of your pain gone in the safety of her arms. I will give you the chance to defeat your pursuer, the Duchess, in a way no one else can. What? How? And why? Your act of heroism will not only save the rest of your little town friends, but also take a massive thorn out of my side. Your ex always said you were never able to grow. Now is your chance. Become the hero you were meant to be. Grow into the woman your ex can love. Escape this curse, destroy the demon, and ride away with your princess. So what do you say? Want to join forces? Yeah, I would actually be okay with this if it didn't involve giving my ex back. Like, if the operator was just, let's go against the Duchess, because the Duchess sucks, then that would be all I need. But now that they add also, we're going to force your ex to love you again, I don't trust it. Very well. I wouldn't want to pressure you. Sleep on it. I'll check in with you tomorrow, just in case you've changed your mind. I'll drop you off at the church. Since you managed to get Robin killed, you're the best person to break the news to their partner, Benedict. I'll see you around, Michelle. Ah, it's Lucy. That makes so much sense. That's why she knows so much about me, because I won't quit talking to her in real life. I understand that Robin is finally dead. Thank the devil. Go to the church. Benedict will be there and he'd want to know. We'll need him on our side if you ever want to get through with my proposition. Go through with my proposition. What will I even say to Benedict when I see him? Meeting him for the first time and I have to tell him that his partner of his hundreds of years is suddenly gone? And that it was my fault? That's for you to figure out. My proposition still stands. Don't wait too long, though. You've not got a lot of time left. What if I just went this way? What's this on the door? The gate is chained shut. There's a padlock with a keyhole. I was about to say, is that the way we drove up? But no, we drove from that way. Okay, so it seems like... Gonna go ahead and ban this person. I didn't know the latest scam, the latest Twitch scam was getting people to add you on Discord. I almost fell for like the first one. Almost. When somebody was in here and told me to add them on Discord yesterday. Or the other day when I was streaming, my last stream. Yeah, I was already getting the toxic Yuri vibes from the Duchess. It just made me pause because I was like, the Japanese probably don't have a word for the in-betweens yet. Like they have like Yuri and yaoi. Yuri and yaoi for the obvious. But in the case of almost every single person in this game, I feel like you would not. Neither of those words are accurate. And I don't think that there's a middle word for porn, I guess, or drawn porn, animated porn. Now I have new questions. Like, if it's a real life, if it's like a porn video, like a real life porn video with two girls, is that Yuri? Would a Japanese person call that Yuri, or is it not Yuri because it's not hentai? I feel like Yuri and Yaoi only apply to hentai, but maybe I just never thought about it before. I don't know. I have all kinds of questions now that I'll have to get answers to off stream. The entrance to the church crypt. It's sealed and I have no reason to go in here. But yeah, they're going to have to come up with a non-binary reference. Yuri is not primarily a hentai thing. Well, I guess there's also Yuri fan fiction, which is obviously not like Yuri and Yaoi fan fiction. So maybe it's just anything that's gay in either way, either two guys or two girls, gets a label, regardless of the medium that it takes. But there doesn't seem to be a non-binary equivalent that I am aware of in terminology. Can I talk to all these little guys? Only when I open my third eye. Scared spirit. It is safe in the church. The demons can't eat me here with Benedict keeping watch. Why would anyone go outside? I'm so bored sitting inside. I miss the world I used to belong to. Perhaps I can find the strength to go out again. What's going on over here in the corner? Nothing? There's a note here advertising something. Creed's Postal Service. Need to send a message to the underworld or even just a normal world? Postman Creed has got you covered. I don't work for free though. Find me at any post box and we can sort out your postage membership. Discounts for first-time members this week only. Creed. I like that because so far this game has been doing a pretty good thing with a pretty good job about collision making sense in both worlds, but this is the first time where it's like this little newsstand thing doesn't stick out of the wall as much, so when you open your third eye, you're standing in the table a little bit. Because otherwise, if you got stopped here, right about here where it would make sense, you would be like, well, why can't I walk forward closer to this little thing? It's like they had to pick one of the objects in each world to give the collision to, and this time they probably picked wrong. Because I would be unsurprised about being stopped right here because of this. But because they did it, it's like, okay, well now I'm just standing in the table. But it's also not at all a big deal. It's just an interesting design choice that they had to make. An old community notice board. It's seen better days. What about in this world? There's a note on the board. Inappropriate mixing. It has come to my attention that various angels in this particular area have taken to mixing with the darkness, i.e. demons. Let me remind you that this activity is unacceptable and will result in harsh consequences. Here comes I don't know if you guys are going to hear it, but here comes a leaf blower in the background, so bear with me. I will be around this location for the next few days to enforce due punishment to repeat offenders. Beloved. I think I've seen the term used pretty broadly in queer fiction circles, kind of more about vibes and specific genders. I get that too. Though I think it's one of those usual things where I think it spawns from the same vibe of when girls kiss girls, that's kind of whatever and not noteworthy, but when guys kiss guys, that's a big deal that needs to be called out. So, in other words, when a girl kisses a girl, that doesn't necessarily mean she's gay. She could just be having a good time tonight. But when a guy kisses a guy, that is a much bigger... That only happens if you're all the way gay, and there's nothing in between. I'm not saying that's actually how it is, but I feel like that's just like the society thing. So I think that applies to this vibe as well, where... Okay, well, that's just so Yuri. Like, you'll just throw around Yuri left and right to just mean anything kind of queer, maybe. And then if you call something yaoi, it specifically means only guy on guy, and it is a very regimented thing that means only this. But Yuri means pretty much anything else that's queer. Everything in between. I could see that being the case. I don't talk to enough people about it on the regular to where, like, I don't know that for a fact, but going off of what you're telling me, that's what I would pull away from that as an educated guess. But also, I can just make it all that up. I feel sorry for that repenting demon. You can feel the anguish he's going through. I am offering a prayer for him. Would you like to join me? I wouldn't mind. Let's go check in on this demon. I can feel the pain. I must endure the pain to make up for my sins. Is it working? Anything. I'll do anything to rejoin the Holy Ones. They must see my dedication. This altar has a decorative cloth. The embroidery is intricate. The altar has lost whatever glory it used to have. Alright. Before I talk to who I assume is Benedict at that table, I'm just like checking around. Anything interesting on this table? There's a note here advertising something. Oh, the same postal service. They got it. What about this painting? A painting of a forlorn being. The painting has been vandalized with the word disgrace written over it. I wonder if that's Benedict up there. Or the beloved. Oh, I didn't expect a person at a computer. I expected a priest sitting at a table. Just from this little bit, the little ghostly image, I expected a priest to be sitting here with like holy relics or like a holy stuff on the table in front of him, like this is like a church. But nope, this is just a camera. This is like a dude sitting at their fucking desk. Or a girl sitting at the desk. Or a girl dude. I'm seeing a lot of, as usual, immediately saw a lot of mixed messages, but that's fine. Hello? Are you Benedict? You're right on time. My calculations accounting for your past behaviors predicted that we'd cross paths at this point. Robin always talks about you, Michelle. I bet it's nothing good. You're a good friend to them. Better than you think. I can't be that good of a friend. I didn't know what to do. It was all so sudden. Robin was only trying to help me. Stupid curse. They only came along to help me. If I wasn't cursed, then none of this would have happened. This is all my fault. Michelle, please get up. I'm sorry, but Robin wasn't down there only to help you. So Robin died because I got in the way? Please don't be so hard on yourself. It's not what you think. They're dead. Your partner of however many years. Don't you care? Robin's not dead? What the hell, Michelle? I'm not dead. It was not pleasant, but I did not die. I did not die. Robin, you're alive. Of course I am. Don't act so surprised. Yeah, I didn't think they were dead for a moment. You think I would die that easily, Michelle? That would be such a rubbish way to go. No way I'd let myself have such a pathetic end. Anyway, I see you've met Benedict, the smartest angel you'll ever meet. Yeah, I'm in a few lesbian and trans author communities, so I forget that these terms aren't as familiar in wider audiences. Yeah. I wasn't expecting Benedict to be an angel. How does that work? Between the two of you? It doesn't. Not how we want it to, anyway. That's why I was at the station in the first place. Michelle, I've applied some of my strongest formulae to your history, and the results have been astounding. You can deeply alter the future of celestial beings, all within the next few days. Including the fate of Robin and me. I didn't want to get you involved initially, but the station has proven me wrong. You're strong, Michelle, and we can use your help. For now, let's try and focus on what we need to sort out your curse. Benedict will be able to punch in some numbers and figure out how you can survive this whole ordeal. It'll take some time. You should go back home and rest. Meet me here tomorrow. I'll have the results by then. This key will open the gate back to town in the churchyard. If you have any other questions, I'll be here. Alright, straightforward enough. Benedict will stay up until he figures this out. You should go home and recharge. Alright, what about this door? This doorway is made out of heavy stone. It feels impossible to move. Sorry, Michelle, you can't go in there. It's not safe. Alright. Hey, look, servers. Large computer servers. They make quite a hum. I didn't expect church pews to also be servers. But it makes sense. I think the plan is to rock this until around 3 o'clock. Because that hits my 2-hour quota for streaming. But then, I might keep streaming, but I might stream Monster Hunter attempts. Because I still want to get some attempts in on the monster that I've been trying to beat for like the last week and a half now. So I might do that on stream, but lazy stream, I won't be on camera. And I'll barely be on mic. I mean, I'll be available for mic, but if nobody's watching, I won't be talking. I guess these are fellow angels. Oh, that's beloved. You become an embarrassment. Look at yourself. Your halo is in such awful condition. You won't be able to keep this up for much longer. Shamuel? I'm gonna go with Shamuel. But he's the love of my life. I love him. I mean, I hate him too. But I definitely do love him. This looks like Oakley. This sounds like Oakley. Maybe this is Oakley. I can't abandon him, especially when he needs me most. He's abandoned you. Hasn't he forbidden you to see him? This is the perfect chance to right your wrongs. Okay, this isn't Oakley. Your exile from heaven can still be overturned. Kick your bad habits to the curb and leave him behind. You're hardly recognizable as an angel anymore. You're weak and changing too rapidly. Change. Of course he changes me. Isn't that the purpose of love? That's why I need him. If I wanted more of the same, I would keep my own company. It's not that bad. Never mind. I think I'm going to be sick. The bastard. I miss him. I hate him. I've been sent to clean up this shithole of a town for a few days. If you can clean up your act before I leave, I'll put in a good word for you. Otherwise... What's going on here? She can see us. She must be one of the cursed humans. What a pain. Let's go before things get more complicated than they have to. Alright. I'm so small on all these paths. Oh, let me use the key from my inventory. There we go. The gate is unlocked. Well, let's get home. I wonder if Violet must be a demon too. I know it's dangerous to be out this late, but I need something to do. My life is so boring. I can't stand it. I figured if I could get kidnapped too, I can see what all the fuss is about. I wish I was an interesting person with a life full of drama and excitement like Epiphany Oxblood and Canary Rogue. Hey, the postman. Careful, I'm doing me deep breathing techniques. This part of me delivery route is the worst. Delivery route? Aren't you a demon? Yeah, and check it. I'm a postman too. Ain't it cool? I deliver all sorts of for us non-human types. I usually wait for the human postman most of the time though. I gotta grab him celestial letters quick from the post box when he opens it up, if you know what I mean. Postman Creed is what they call me. I never would have guessed being a postman was a thing demons would do. Why do they call you Postman Creed? No idea, mate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I better get back to me deep breathing. What if I got letters to send? I don't know exactly what kind of accent they were going for with him. He said mate, which makes me think Australian. But it kind of sounded to me like it was a little bit Bostonian with like where the U's were being put. I don't know. Could be British, I guess. Brits also say mate, but I'm not sure. I'll have to listen to him more and figure it out. Disgruntled demon. It used to be so easy to find a midnight snack any day of the week. Ever since the Duchess started snatching up humans left and right from this area, everyone stays indoors. The powerful ones always make it tough for us little guys. I guess I can always eat at Oakley's. Oh, can I Oakley's? Oh, no, it's closed. Oakley must be a demon who's selling food, or human food. I already knew it was humans. What's Beloved doing here? Leave me alone. I have enough messes to clean up around here. How anyone can stay in this place is beyond me. This is a hub for unruly angels, it turns out. 2 counts of inappropriate mixing and 1 angel unable to meet her demon extinguishing quota. I particularly need to keep my eye on Xiao Miao. Xiao Miao. I'm never gonna say that right. Congrats on surviving your first night. What can I do for you? It's a bit late to talk to someone so boring. Let's keep this brief. What can I do for you? Alright, well, we're gonna save. My throat is getting scratchy. I should probably get a drink. But I'm gonna wait until I eat lunch. Maybe I'm gonna finish this stream, eat lunch, and then start my Monster Hunter stream. Maybe. We'll see. The resident of number 9 is either very popular or doesn't care about collecting their post. Hydrate. No, I'm not thirsty. And also, I would be hydrating with soda, which probably defeats the purpose because I don't drink water. I don't know how I'm still alive. Still nothing for me. Will she ever write me back? I don't trust this person in a wheelchair. Stacy. Hey, love, you look exhausted. All those scrapes and cuts, especially the one on your forehead. You must have had an exciting night. I've had a tough day. What a shame. I thought you were finally starting to live a little after, you know, your bad breakup. But surely the day couldn't have been that bad. It was about as bad as it could get. Oh, love, I'm sorry. Want to talk about it? Another time. I need to catch up on some sleep. Well, we need to have proper chin wag sometime. It's been a while since we've had a good gossip sesh. I have a lovely black dress that arrived in my shop today. It would be perfect for you. I guess I could go and try it on, even if I can't afford to buy it. I'll be seeing you around then, love. She a demon? Nah, she's cool. I figured she was a human. The people in this game talk about a breakup constantly in a way that is just not realistic, coming from somebody who's had a breakup 10 years ago, and nobody, for the life of me, ever mentions it ever again. But people around here just talk about a 3-year-old breakup constantly. This room absolutely reeks. I gag every time I walk by. I think this is my room. There we go. I wonder if my room looks the same with my third. Oh God! Care to join me? I'd rather not. Your hesitation indicates that you might be so inclined with enough convincing. Spending more time together would help you make the right choices far more quickly. The link from my hotel door to your room will make visitations far more efficient. This is going way too fast. Whatever happened to the art of courting? Is this it? Is my time up too? Not yet. It takes a few days for my affection to really sink in. I do, however, like to check on the progress of my darlings before our eternal matrimony is settled. Come, sit. Do you love me yet? What? Who or what even are you? I've never heard of a demon that looks for love. Aren't you overcomplicating your role a bit? Normally the stories talk about stealing souls and torture, not speed dating. We demons all want souls for something. I happen to need love, and you show the signs of someone who can give that to me. In a mere few days, you'll belong to me, Michelle. There is so much fun to be had. Eventually, you will love me. I believe you can. I have to. Why are you so desperate for love? And why do you think I, of all people, can give it to you? It's an empty existence without it. You and I are the same. We both had it, then it was taken from us. It leaves a festering wound where its exit remains. Human hearts have the power to heal. Your pain is fleeting. Your minds can change. I need that. When you've lost love like I have, there's no coming back from that alone. I need something to fix it. I've been looking for some time, and there's something special about you. me go with I am not your cure out of these choices. You will be. I'll make sure of it. I have an overpriced apartment, an underpaid job, and boots 5 years out of fashion. I've got nothing to lose and will fight till every fingernail falls off. I'm bored. Next time, it would be in your best interest to be more entertaining. Do I got food? Not much going on here. I'm not hungry anyway. I think I can always go in here to get water. Yeah, refreshing. I'd love to have a relaxing bath, but I really need to scrub the tub, so I'll do it next week. I guess we'll just get to sleep. It's kind of weird that I don't have a phone to save in my own room. After all of that, I'm still sleeping in my own bed like it's another normal day. I wonder what Leslie would think, if she even thinks about me anymore. How am I meant to process this all? All the friends I thought I knew have these hidden parts of their lives I've never seen before. I almost lost Robin, too. And now there are new faces to get familiar with. The Duchess. I've not had anyone's attention for so long. Maybe this isn't as bad as it seems. I know a way out of this curse. If I stick to the plan, this will all be over in a few days and I can return to my normal life. It can't get any worse than it is. It will get worse, Michelle. You won't have any use of your dreams either. So let's cut this one short. I want to get some more shooting in before I'd call it a day on this. Hey, Lucy. I heard Robin survived. You didn't get them killed after all. How delightful. I always knew that you were the smart one out of all your friends, which should make working with me a breeze. Have you thought any more about our chat last night? Are you ready to get Leslie back? I don't know if I'm ever going to agree to this. I mean, to be fair, there's multiple things to take into consideration. I mean, Michelle seems like she really does miss Leslie a lot. To the point where it's kind of a problem. Kind of. But I still don't think that going through a demon is the way to get what she wants back, but it is. I'm going to keep saying no in order to see what happens. I still don't trust it. It seems like the easy decision to make, which means it sounds like the thing that I should keep putting off. Time isn't on your side right now, Michelle. My offer still stands, but it won't be available forever. I'll see you again, hopefully before you've screwed anything up permanently. Time to lock up. I know I haven't been able to convince you, but I'll continue to keep track of your progress. There may still be time if you play your cards right. If you're not careful, you might ruin your chances altogether. It's all in your hands now. A real shame, too. No one else is giving you a better chance to survive. Robin has a solution, too. Robin is out of their depth. They can't see past their mission to free Benedict. They're sloppy and they'll fuck it up and screw you over all in one go. I know what I'm doing. Help Robin, but only because it will help yourself. Oakley, what are you? Well, it seems like you're just a person selling people meat. What a nightmare. The health inspector will be arriving any second and Daryl's shipment was late again. He means well, but he sure knows how to screw things up. I hope he doesn't show up suddenly. I have to ask, what do you even see in Daryl? He's very different from you. He wasn't always this bad, honestly. Things got worse after I mentioned him to my parents. They rejected us at first. It's why Daryl is trying as hard as he is. He wants us to rely on ourselves, and that's it. Since then, he's been tumbling his way to the bottom. I did a tarot reading this morning, and it spelled out trouble. Without a doubt, it's linked to Daryl. Can you do me another favor, baby girl? Tell Daryl to stay away from the diner today. I don't want him to cross paths with the health inspector. He should be at his bar. I'd tell him myself, but I don't have time to argue with him. This guy demon? No, this guy's just bored. Michelle, you're looking a little tired. Did you sleep well, kiddo? I'd rather not talk about it. Sorry, Larry. Though I hope I don't look that worn. I thought I still had a few good years left in me. Don't take it to heart, Michelle. You have a miraculous glow about you. What's important is how you are, you know? My wife used to worry all the time about her looks. The thing is, when your soul is strong, you look good no matter what. You have a strong soul, my darling Michelle. I can see it. Can I interest a lovely lady such as yourself in the headlines today? I can think this is always going to give a hint as to the person who got turned into a demon last that I'm going to run into their memories of every day or every night. Matilda, AWOL or dusted? London music community continues to mourn the loss of Matilda, though her whereabouts and situation have not been confirmed. Some of Matilda's fans are holding out hope that the artist is holed up creating her next album and will make her eventual return with the typical fierceness found in both her attitude and music. The former lead singer of the recently disbanded Fish Fight, hey, I have their shirt, spoke to us of his own grief for Matilda and his latest solo gig. And by I have their shirt, I mean Michelle wears a Fish Fight shirt. Donovan, it's not right. Such a young, talented artist to be taken from us so soon. Others suspect that Matilda has been dropped by her record label due to her increased hostility and has instead gone out of the public eye to save herself from scrutiny. It was no secret that in her most recent performance, Matilda had lashed out, demanding that crew members spend time with her. Comments from those working closely with Matilda had also questioned her sudden unprofessionalism, stating that she was not her usual self. Subterranean Symphony. Strange sounds were heard and rumbling was felt last night near one of the closed underground stations. The station appeared broken into. Many citizens continue to feel a sense of unease as local authorities fail to provide direct answers. The police have issued a statement requesting that the public not trespass in any areas that have been officially cordoned off for their own safety. They would also like to remind people that these areas are currently being investigated with regard to the missing persons phenomenon. We were able to interview an individual who would like to remain anonymous that has made it their hobby to try and understand what plagues our city. It's bad demon juju. I peeked into one of these so-called places of interest and you can feel the intensity of the bad spirits. I can tell these things. The police refuse to answer the public's questions because they don't understand the supernatural. Meat Mania advertisement. Fresh quality cuts unlike anything you've ever tasted. Switch to Meat Mania for all your meaty needs and you'll wish you had had our stuff sooner. Your current supplier sucks. We have competitive prices. Yeah. Meat Mania. Daryl. Yeah, I already knew it was him. Take care of yourself, my darling Michelle. I'm surprised you didn't comment on the fish fight lady being dead or missing, because she loves fish fight, obviously. Daryl's branding is certainly something. Need some assistance? I'm literally around the corner. It's a bit rude that you'd rather talk here than to the actual me. I'm not too offended, though. You don't always seem to... How do I put this kindly? You're not all there. I don't think that was kind. I don't think that was kind at all. I'm not ready for bed yet. Alright, well then where am I going? Oh, I guess I didn't go down the hall, the other side of the alley. Okay, hold on. We've got multiple things we're looking at here. Michelle, you're here! Is there a reason you're excited to see me? You're taking on the most powerful demon in this part of London. We're in London? Did I know that? I don't think I knew that. Nobody else besides this fucking postman speaks with an accent, so how was I supposed to know? You're a celebrity... You're a celebrity amongst the rest of us lowlives. How's your journey going? Gowan. It's progression. Progressing is the word I'd use. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to sit here and try to hype myself up. It's me last day before I have me time off. Being a postman from the underworld ain't an easy job, if you know what I mean. I think I've earned a few days to myself. I'm pretty sure if you have this kind of accent, you shouldn't say being. It should be something else. Being. Or something. I don't know. I'm on my holidays starting tomorrow. So if anything posting, you better do it today. Oh, and I can sell stuff to Tad upgrade. Do you have anything of note, my new friend? I don't. I hope to see you again, my new friend. Yeah, I still don't. But it's good to know that I'll generally have access to Tad. Health Inspector. I've been waiting here for over an hour. Violet being a no-show is a major violation. Who's this guy? Oh, her number one customer. Where did that Violet go? I hope they didn't get taken like those other people. Those other poor people. What if I never eat cookies again? I wonder if she's one of the demons I'm going to fight or fought.
Oh no.
You won't believe this. Daryl has completely snubbed me. I was meant to perform for the reopening of the bar. Well, here I am, open bar, and guess what? He's replaced my shift tonight with some nobody from God knows where. There's at least some good news. Robin survived. I'm happy for you two, I truly am, but that doesn't help me. If you don't mind, I'm having a bit of a crisis right now. If I could get rid of Daryl, it would leave the bar free for me to take over and a vacuum in the Duchess's empire. How do I fit into this? I trust you, Michelle. If you take Daryl's place in the Duchess's empire and I take over the bar, then demons would flow into my arms like a well-oiled machine. I could seriously use your help, girl. I still don't trust her either. Working for the Duchess. Is it safe to work for the Duchess? Every job comes with its occupational hazards, girl. You're a lot tougher than you look. I know I've teased about your slovenly lifestyle, but something's changing in you. I can see it. I'm certain this place would be better run under our control. As a result, I could do my job properly, and you would have more power and money than you can imagine. It's been a while since you've updated your wardrobe, and you'd never have to worry about rent again. Heh. Isn't it worth the risk? I could seriously use your help, girl. What do you intend to do? What ought to have been done a long time ago. Daryl is due his divine punishment. His darkness is far worse than anyone knows. In fact, the whole world could benefit from his absence, especially Oakley. This doesn't sound very angel-like. Heh. Trust me, revenge on Daryl is about as good as smiting any demon. I could seriously use your help, girl. I still don't trust this. Why do you work at his bar? Doesn't Daryl's affiliation with the underworld clash with all things holy? The bar swarming with demons is what makes it so valuable. My job is to extinguish them. Think of me as a sweet bee in a honey trap, and Daryl is beating my little beehive with a broom. If I could get rid of Daryl and take over the bar, I would do my job flawlessly. The only problem is, I'll still need someone with a connection to the Duchess's empire to direct demons here. I could... Yeah, you can see it. Okay. I've heard enough. Are you in? I'm gonna... Man, I mean, it sounds like I don't trust anybody, but I'm gonna kind of just stick with what Robin and Benedict come up with. I want to hear what their plan is before I start dealing with any of these other people. Hopefully this is a game with multiple endings. This isn't my style. It ought to be. Don't you want to see someone like Daryl see someone like Daryl knock down a peg? I don't know. Everyone has a chance to become a better person. What if we tried that angel instead? Daryl wouldn't do the same for you. Hell, he's the same reason you're going through all this in the first place, remember? Girl, you're too soft. Maybe. As an angel, I have a better sense of right and wrong than you do. Trust me on this one. Besides, you and I go way back. Is that not appealing enough to help me out? It is not. I'm not gonna go in there first. I'm gonna go into culture shock first. Maybe I can get another artifact. What's going on in here? There's too many people to talk to in this town. You're Donovan, the singer from Fish Fight. Keep your cool, Michelle. You're here in my town. Oh my God. Yeah, that's me. Well, I used to be the lead singer from Fish Fight. We're disbanded now. I'm starting my solo career. Anyway, it's always great to meet a fan. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. What brings someone like you here? One of my gigs recently had to cancel, so I've got spare time to wander around. I heard this is where the singer Matilda originated from. I was a big admirer of her work, so it felt right to check the record shop she would come to. It's been a rocky road for me. Fish Fight splitting up now, and now one of my gigs is gone. At least I'll have time to check out the bar at some point. I better go for now, though, before someone else spots me. See you around. I didn't get to check if he was a Dying Petals fan. I was hoping to get the soundtrack from my favorite show, Dying Petals, but it's not meant to release for another 24 hours. I figured I can just camp in the shop until Marty puts it on the shelves. Once I have that music in my hands, my life will be magical. I'll finally be able to live in my own compelling drama. Yeah, sure, whatever. Hey, a demon. What do you think Marty is short for? Bartholomew? I think it's just Marty. I want his name on me. His real name. Alright, great. I guess the lighting on that. I thought that robot changed when I opened my eye, but I think it just changed the lighting. Hey, Marty. Epiphany. Having my life change so dramatically, and it feels like the world is carrying on like nothing happened. Why is everything else moving forward without me? Why am I stuck here alone? I tried so hard to be what I thought she wanted me to be, and yet things have still gone wrong. Should I have to change who I am for the sake of our relationship? Love shouldn't be this difficult. Michelle, you're here. I've been worried about you and Robin all night. I'll turn this off. I saw that the station had been broken into and boarded up again. What happened? Did I miss anything? Oh, it was no big deal. Robin says I'm cursed. Curse? A demon curse? Yowza! I knew it! This is big news, Michelle. You'll have to come to my Demonology 101 course as a special guest. There's so much we could learn from you. I'm just joking, Marty. I need to catch up with Robin, so I'll be busy today. Oh, well, they were here just a minute ago asking me about the closed-down aquarium. Gross. I know, right? Anyway, they seemed really interested in it. I hope they're not going to break in without me. I tried to offer going with them again, but they shot me down. Whatever. I can't even be mad. Did you see who was in the shop earlier? I know! The singer of Fish Fight was here in my shop. If I see him again, I'm totally gonna ask him if he wants to join my band. He was admiring my Matilda shrine. She's still missing. She had an incredible strength to her voice. Her fans are still grieving, so I decided to dedicate that spot to her work to keep their spirits in high hopes. It's such a shame that our own local pop idol has succumbed to a not-so-punk rock fate. Maybe she will return one day, but it seems no one is safe. It's not just you. This whole town is cursed, dude. Don't be silly, Marty. Whatever, dude. You'll see that I was right all along. One day. So what's up? Where do demons come from? That's easy. Long ago? I mean really long ago. There used to be only angels. One day, some of them wanted to be more powerful and were then cast out for insubordination. Talk about a serious yowza moment, right? Anyway, these angels were exiled from heaven, driving them to madness, turning them into rad demons. Totally punk rock and not punk rock at the same time. Want me to explain something else? Demons have hearts? Everything is created with a heart. Demons are beings who have turned toward darkness. They don't lose their hearts are changed. Are they still like human hearts? Can they still break? Yep. If anything, their hearts are more reactive and volatile. Some are super powerful and highly sought after. They're used to increase the power of spells and shit. The stronger the demon, the stronger the effect. Want me to explain something else? Demons and angels get along? Sure can. Well, according to some on the deity discussions forum, they mix more than people assume. Some can even be great friends. The problem comes when they hang around each other too long. Both parties can become weaker, or at least the least punk rock thing, lose their powers altogether. No one really knows what exactly goes on when that happens. There's just evidence of certain things that suddenly disappear. Certain beings that suddenly disappear. If it's so bad, why would they still hang out? Many of these ancient beings knew each other before the Great Divide, so I figure some of those relationships must be crazy hard to get let go of. Like, just imagine for a moment, Michelle, if we were separated. Wouldn't you risk it all to remain my closest friend? Of course, Marty. Of course. That was actually useful information. Maybe later, Marty. Alright, let's head for the bar. I wasn't even sure I'd be able to go inside for certain. Loud demon. This place is a joke without Clarissa. Alright, well. Well, that freaked out. I'm not gonna talk to Daryl right away. Who's this person? Who's this hot person, and are they a demon? Seems like they're just hot. Trendy lady. We're all better off living fast and dying young. I try to spend as much time here as I can afford. I'm glad the bar finally opened back up today. Small little place. For a place with a stage anyway. Clarissa used to put on a dance act called Slaughter where she'd finish off by exterminating a demon. You'd think it would put us off, but in reality, it's what we truly want. The touch of an angel, an end to our pain. She was the honey trap we all wanted, and now her act is over. Daryl runs the bar, and Daryl is hired by the Duchess. Therefore, it's yet another thing ruined by the Duchess. Oh, she's a demon. This place is the go-to for Celestials to mix, but I guess we'll be seeing less of that. I heard there's an angel around to set the rules straight. He's got a reputation for being a bit of a hard-ass. Maybe if he spent some time with me, he'd understand why some angels find us so appealing. Why do demons like angels so much? They remind us of what we used to be. Their touch is so very painful. It feels like heaven through the embrace of licking flames. A human like you could never understand the sensation. Does she say something different if I'm not looking at her demon form? I think it's time for me to find somewhere new to hang out at. I can't always rely on this place being open anymore. Oh, there you go. That Clarissa woman is one to watch out for. We got wind she's planning to an attack on the boss. She's banned from the bar. You should watch the company you keep. We wouldn't want to ban you too, babe. Do they say the same thing? Daryl is an alright boss, but we dream of running our own company someday. Every Friday would be bring your own stick to work day, and there would be a dedicated 3 hour of fetch playing for employees. 3 hours of fetch. Alright, Daryl, what do you got to say? I see you're here to enjoy your last moments alive in luxury. I get it. Is there anything you wish that you had done differently? Not that it matters. You don't have time to change a thing. Well, actually, you know, if I could do things differently, I'd leave this all behind. I'd open up an animal shelter. Hamsters. I love hamsters. Look, I even got Oakley one as a gift. It's a rat. I'd get married to Oakley and we'd have so many hamsters. Rats. Oakley keeps rejecting my proposals. Now that I got him a hamster, we'll both love forever. He's bound to say yes. I gotta figure out when to give it to him. What do you think? You want my opinion? That is unusual. Yeah. You look like you got a couple of good ideas in there. Let's hear what you got. When should Daryl give his gift to Oakley? Give the gift later, because I feel like I could, this would be sabotaging Daryl if I wanted to, by telling him to give the gift right now when the health inspector is going to be there. I feel like this is another trick. I feel like they are setting Daryl up to be someone you hate, so that you ruin his relationship with Oakley. But I think that Oakley will actually get through to Daryl and turn him good later, so I should keep them in a good relationship with each other, and it'll work out for me in the long run. That is the logic that I'm going with, so I'm going to tell him to give the gift later. Oakley mentioned he was going to be really busy today. You can help him unwind with a romantic dinner and the gift later this evening. What? Why'd I want to do that? Life is short. Waiting is for losers. It's what Oakley likes. Oakley is different from you, so he likes different things. Sometimes that means going against your instincts. Heh, that's pretty clever. You got a way of convincing people, Michelle. I could have used you in my crew if you weren't cursed. I'll take your advice this time and see how it goes. If it doesn't work out, you'll be dead meat. Isn't that already the case? You'll be dead twice then. Take it slow. I got an achievement for telling him to get the gift later. I think it's going to work out for me, and I guess there's nothing else here to do, so let's head for the aquarium. Try to get there before I end the stream. Kind of get to the point where we're set up to kind of start the main thrust of whatever we're doing today, and then call it a day. Because I also want to play some Ghost of Yote on my own, off-stream, alongside the monster stuff I want to get done today. Oh, it's you again, the one from last night. You're the cursed girl, aren't you? Everyone is talking about it. I never imagined someone else could be going through something so similar to me. You're the only one who can understand my plight. I wrote a love letter to my boyfriend, and I can't decide if I should send it. My emotions, and a few drinks from the bar, are clouding my judgment. Are you sure we should be talking about this? Your friend hurried you away last night. I get the feeling we shouldn't be chatting. Sorry. Beloved doesn't understand the intricacies of love. All he goes on about are the rules. How love can change me. That I'll lose my angelic way. He doesn't get it. Not like we do. It makes sense to us, stricken with unmatched love. You don't know me that well. Yes, I do. I am Shamiel, the angel of love. I can recognize troubles of the heart in an instant. Your troubled love life is so prominent that it might as well be tattooed on your face. Though, with that extra eye of yours, it kinda is. You, like myself, have a terrible ordeal with love of the demonic persuasion. What's your story? There's this demon, you see, my boyfriend. He does his best to protect our relationship. As you can imagine, it's dicey. He resides near the boundary of your world and the underworld. We're not meant to be together. Why not? Can't you choose for yourself who you want to spend your time with? Because that's the rules, and I hate the rules. And I hate how my boyfriend is trying to handle things. He thinks our relationship should stay as it is, which requires some unique methods to keep things as they are. I say, fuck it. Love is meant to cause change. I'm tired of skirting around commitment. Is there anything else you want to know? Are demons dangerous to love? Demons are varied, just like humans. It would depend on the demon. In my case, it's intense. In your case, I couldn't say. Everyone says that demons are unsalvageable, but many of them are misunderstood. It's easy to mistake someone's agony for anger. I don't know the Duchess personally, but my work as an angel has made me very familiar with them. They're lost and in pain. Can that be fixed? You don't fix someone in order to love them, Michelle. Your love can help them heal. Is there anything else? I might as well finish it. The state of your relationship. It's been hot and cold for eons. He was always paranoid that something awful was going to happen, though he'd never say what. It's what ultimately turned him to the dark side. He got obsessed with protecting us, and now he's banned me from seeing him now that we're so close to turning into humans. If we keep spending time together, we might turn mortal any moment, especially me. Is there anything? Oh, okay, so that's what the price is, losing your powers and turning human. I can't wrap my head around my feelings. I just want to be left alone with my love. I don't care about being an angel. What's the point of being the angel of love if I can't have it myself? I'd rather turn human. I know the danger involved when it comes to demons. That's why I'm here. You understand my pain. What would you do? What should Shamiel do about his demon boyfriend? End relationship or accept the change of love? I mean, I think if you've already been in love with somebody for eons, it's probably fine. It's probably the thing to do, right? You've already been doing it. Even if you do it without powers. I mean, there's probably ramifications from the angel of love losing the power to be the angel of love, but it seems like love's fucked up in this universe anyway. Accept the change. The future is uncertain, but your actions don't have to be. I lost what I loved because I was too scared of what might come. Given the chance now, I'd be willing to take the risk. You do have the chance now, cursed girl. Are you going to tangle with that demon of desire? I didn't mean it like that, but... Well, you didn't say it. You didn't say it, but you thought it. I'm the angel of love, cursed girl. I can see right through you. That settles it. I'm inspired by your belief in love. Here, you take my love letter. I can't deliver it myself. The entryway to the underworld is through the church. With Beloved in there, he'd stop me in an instant. You won't be able to waltz into the underworld to deliver it yourself either. Perhaps there's another way to send the letter. I can feel my heart fluttering. It must be done today before I change my mind again. And, cursed girl, if you want my advice, get the Duchess to understand that the power of love is greater than the empire they have now. I need another drink. I better head to the bar. Well, we know what to do with this. There's one demon perfect for the job. There's no way me friends will believe I've spoken to you. Even I can't believe it. Ever present, Michelle, my favorite gal. Postman Creed. Please, call me Creed. We can drop the formalities. So, that there glowing thing in your hand, you gonna give it to me? Look like a letter what needs delivering, and that's what I do best. It's me job after all. It's from an angel, and it's going to a not angel, if you know what I mean. That would be tricky to do on your own. Then I can brag to all me friends that I delivered a letter for Michelle. The clout out game will be an enormous, mate, if you know what I mean. Yeah. It's meant to go somewhere quite dangerous. A place on the boundary of this world and the underworld. Oh, I know exactly what this is for. This is a tough job, mate. I'm not sure I can just, do it for free. If you know what I mean. I'll have to find someone else to do it then. Wait. Friendship, that's all I'll ask for. If I do this, you'll let me call you my friend to be me mates, yeah? Me mates would be so jealous. Sure? Boy, oh boy, you're a star. I'll keep this memory safe in me little old brain forever. A deal's a deal. Your letter is as good as delivered. By the way, what do you think about angels mingling with demons? Could a relationship like that survive? Survive? Sure. Maybe not forever, but nothing survives forever. Even if you love till you die, you still die, and that's where it ends, if you know what I mean. Being a demon sucks. If someone out here would love me despite that, I'd walk through lava for a single kiss. Hold on, are you? Oh gosh, no. Sorry, Creed. It's about something else. Right. It's fine. I like this string of decisions I've made. If there's a phone in the church, we might call it there, but I have a feeling that it'll be in the next place we go to. Assuming I'm supposed to even go to the church. Where'd this person come from? They weren't there a second ago. The flowers are lovely this time of year. It is worth coming out to see them, even if there is a risk of demons. Is that Beloved again? Seems so. The one that went outside might no longer exist. I'm much safer in here. The outside isn't so scary, you know. You should try going out. They were saying that to each other. There must be a way to make Shamiel break it off for good with that pesky boyfriend of his. Shouldn't he decide what's best for him? He can't. He spent so much time with a flirty demon that he's been altered. He's weakened. Angels like us shouldn't be around filth like him. It changes us, indefinitely. What about Benedict? Will you try to end things for him too? Benedict outranks me. As much as I desire to do right by heaven and put him in his place, I am forbidden to do so. Why do the rules only apply to some and not others? The rules apply to everyone, but I am only allowed to enforce them on some. I doubt your ability to make sense of heavenly hierarchies. Humans regularly break rules and power structures. It's in your lowly structure, so it's only natural that you don't get it. I suppose so, but even still, is it so bad for an angel to be with a demon if they're happy and in love? don't understand. It would mean everlasting agony, severance from everything an angel knows, darkness and suffering for the rest of his existence. Have you ever had a splinter stuck in your finger? Yeah. Imagine that sensation all over your entire body. Those splinters can never come out. Every time you move, they dig deeper and grind against each other. That's how it starts. It gets worse from there. You could even become human. Would that be so bad? Which would you rather be? There should be no question about what the right thing to do is in this situation. Alright. What's going on, guys? Benedict is really good at what he does. He was even able to predict the exact moment you'll... Never mind. I hope you're feeling well rested, Michelle. I've run several simulations, researched various archived demonic encyclopedias, and managed to come to what I think is a winning strategy. Amazing! It'll be such a relief to be rid of this damned curse. It's sadly not that easy. Your best bet is to dissolve the curses of other victims first. Take away what the Duchess has given them. What does that mean? I need to find others with the curse too, like Jenny? Luckily, while wrestling my way out of that rat where Michelle left me behind to die, I grabbed this. Got Jenny's eye. I wasn't sure I was going to read that or not. I was going to have it as a snack later, but Benedict says we'll need it to save you. Robin, what is this? This is so gross. It's Jenny's third eye. Robin's got the right idea. The third eye is a link we can exploit. You're blighted by a powerful curse. Collecting more of these would weaken the caster, the Duchess. I mean, I do feel stronger holding another one of these, as gross as it is. Once you've collected enough, you'll be able to challenge the Duchess for your freedom. A demon must always accept a challenge. That explains a lot. Shut up. The point is that you can formally challenge the Duchess and with enough fight, remove the curse for real. I have the Heartbreaker. Can't I just challenge them now? Unwise. The Duchess could easily overpower you. You're going to have to do a little more work before the Heartbreaker is of any use against them. What if the three of us can fight the Duchess together? With our powers combined, Benedict can't leave his post. He has to guard this stupid door. I'm afraid Robin's right. So I have to collect some more eyes. Ew. How many do we need? 3 should do it. 1 down, 2 more to go. I've searched on my computer and believe I found the location of another victim at the aquarium. I'll give you a ride there. Oh no, is this why you were asking Morty about the aquarium, Robin? Yep. You're getting the hang of this detective work. Ugh, I don't want to smell like fish. I'll be waiting by my car in the churchyard. Come see me when you're done setting your business in town, yeah? Okay, we're actually going to save here in town before we go on the ride to the aquarium and call it there. But first I'm going to talk to Benedict on his own. Their own. How are you holding up? As well as I can. How about yourself? I'm fine. I'm always fine. No one is always fine. My work is too important for me to feel any other way. It may seem trivial, but there's a real reason I can't leave my post until I am sure that there is a strong enough replacement. Guarding the entrance to the underworld requires me to continually monitor it, creating new sophisticated security locks and codes that stop the most vicious demons from breaking through. It's gotten to the point where I must write new formulas every day. With all of that, how do demons end up on the surface? Smaller demons can slip through like sand falling through a net. They don't cause any more harm than humans do themselves, so they're less of a priority. It's the powerful ones that I'm concerned about. The Duchess alone is enough of an issue. Imagine if there were more with such strength. I dare not calculate the outcome of that scenario. On the other hand, some demons are formed on the surface itself. Robin is so desperate to try and help me. They've been looking for a way for me to escape since before London had electricity. I need to be fine so they don't fall into despair when the plan eventually fails again. I'm glad you're friends with them. You give them another purpose outside of this endless mission they've been set on. Thank you. They've been on. Alright, let's go save. My throat isn't gonna go the distance. I'm liking this game a lot, though. I like the story. I like these characters. I like the lore and the world building that they're setting up. It's all very promising. And the gameplay seems solid, but we'll really have to test it when we get into some real fights. It seems fun. Yeah, for like, I can't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was $20 on sale when I got it, maybe even less. Depends on how much longer it goes, but if like the structure they just set up of me going out to get 2 more eyes, which probably means like 2 more boss fights / areas to explore, and then a final area to go up against the Duchess, like, for the amount of time I've already put into it, I'd put it on about 10 hours, 15 hours possibly, and that seems like a good amount for the stream. And then I'll be able to move on to some other games next week when I finish it up. I'll probably have this finished, pure hypothesis, pure estimate, guessing estimate, I should say. I'd say like next Thursday, Friday, maybe a week from now, I'll probably have this done. But in the meantime, we save the game. I'll go to the aquarium at the very beginning of the next stream, which could be as soon as tomorrow, if I feel like it, to make up for the fact that I only streamed for 2 times this week, even if one of them was extra long. I might try to get 4 streams in next week to make up for it. Depends how my week goes. And I might even come back to stream today. I'm going to eat food, I'm going to drink some stuff, and then if I do stream, it'll probably just be Monster Hunter runs for a little bit in the next like hour or 2. But I have events and stuff tonight, so it wouldn't be for very much longer than that. It'd be like an hour or 2 long stream. So come back if you like. I always appreciate people watching, but also if you've got stuff to do, got other stuff to watch, got other stuff to read, anything like that, get that done. But I appreciate the company. Possum of Heaven now. Used to be Hound of Heaven, but now it's Possum of Heaven. Appreciate you keeping me company today. Hopefully see you on future streams, in and out. If you have any scary games or things that you've heard of that you might want to see streamed, let me know. Point me in some directions. But I got plenty of games stacked up as is if I don't get any feedback from people. Plus, this is all going to end at the end of the month with a Deltarune stream for like the last week or 2, depending on how long I find out Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 to be. But I'll do that at the end of the month, leading up to Halloween. All right. Thanks for watching for now. Possibly see you guys again soon. Signalis seems like your vibe a bit. I played that last year and liked it very much. At least I think it was last year. It was either last year or 2 years ago. I'm pretty sure it was last year. But yeah, no, I played Signalis on stream. You can find that VOD on my YouTube channel. All my spooky streams are saved on my YouTube channel. I need to add a bunch of my recent ones to the latest playlist. But I should have a playlist on my channel called Spooky Stream or something. Spooky 2024. It'll have the year on it, but that was my Signalis year, and I really loved it. So that was part of the reason why I played this, because these top-down, like, Resident Evil shooters usually do pretty good on stream. But yeah. That was one of my favorite games last year. I don't think it broke my top 10 for sure, but it was in the running. Anyway, let me get out of here and get something to eat. See you later.